first poem was about Owen Aherne and his dance. You can't laugh. You can't laugh.
Okay.
Alright. My first poem was about Owen Aherne and his dancers. I thought it was about, I thought that Yates was commenting on how society sees love as only a perfect person can be with a perfect person, and nobody should find love that isn't perfect. You should just be lonely if you're not. What did you think?
I thought it was more about class separation because in the beginning of the second part of the poem, in the fourth line, it said, "Let the caged bird and the caged bird mate, and the wild bird mate in the wild." So it's saying, you know, two people of upper class should marry and have kids together, and two people of the lower class should marry and have kids together. That's how it should be. There shouldn't be any crossing of the classes.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I kind of thought, I didn't think it as the classes, but yeah, I mean, that it works too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know, I think Yates used a whole bunch of personification in his thing, where he's like, he talks about the winds, as in, like, they are, I guess I interpreted them as the dancers. And so it says, like, the south wind brought it longing, the east wind brought despair, the west wind made it pitiful, and the north wind afraid, which is personification, like I said. But it makes it seem like the south wind, southern winds are usually warm, so it was pretty odd that it said longing. And then, like, east winds, they don't usually bring despair. It's usually the west that brings sad things. And then it says the west wind made it worse, and then the north wind didn't want to take a chance at love. So, you know, that.
Let's see, what else? You want to talk about the heart, you know, in its relation to Owen?
I think that Owen is talking to the heart and asking it why it's making love so bad, which I think the heart represents society in my opinion. What about you?
I thought I took it a little more literal in that part. It wasn't really society. It was like he was blaming his heart for the heart having feelings towards the woman who he supposedly couldn't love. Mm-hmm. But the heart's like, you're the one imagining all of this in your head. You're the one that's blaming me for everything when it's really you, not me.
Well, yeah, my interpretation was a bit different. I just thought that he was upset that society made these rules, which was the heart or whatever.
Yeah, I'm getting
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No, I mean, I just thought he used a lot of personification, as in, like, you know, he's saying that the tongue can't persuade, and the heart behind its ribs laughed out. So, you know, those things. And he had a couple of religious allusions in here, too. Like the never enough land and just a few others.
Oh yeah, the one that was, I did not find in any cage the woman at my side, and I thought that was talking about not only the class thing, where the woman in this case is obviously in the cage, she's of a higher class, but it's also a religious allusion to Eve in the Bible, where Eve was created from one of Adam's ribs in his rib cage. So he could be saying that the woman is not like me, she was not created from me, I did not find in any cage the woman at my side, so she's not like me